She was clearly the worst student in the class who skipped classes the most, but strangely, her emaciated figure could be seen every time she took school exams. The teacher had long been dissatisfied with the girl and wanted to take away her exam paper. The girl refused to give up, so the teacher had to let her continue doing the exercises. She expected the girl's grades to be at the bottom of the class, but unexpectedly, after the exam results came out, the girl ranked first in the class. The teacher's eyes were full of surprise. How could this girl who always skipped classes have such talent? Little did they know that girls love reading. Her neighbor is an old scavenger, and every time she finds a discarded book, she immediately hands it over to the girl. Those words that have been thrown away by others have long become the light in the girl's dark night. This learning talent surprised the teacher, who strictly demanded that the girl come to school every day. Returning home, the girl excitedly showed her transcript to the elderly resident, who was both relieved and brought news. Her addicted mother had returned from the drug rehabilitation center. The girl urgently ran home and pushed open the door, her smile instantly frozen. Die in the dark corners of the Bronx in New York. The girl's family has long been destroyed by drugs. Her mother was tormented by drugs and schizophrenia, and during her addiction she was completely irrational, even harming her family in exchange for drugs. My father came from a prestigious school, but he also became a drug addict and neglected his family. When the family's relief fund was obtained, it was taken by the mother to buy drugs, and the girl often relied on the leftovers from the trash can to make ends meet. More cruelly, the mother was separated from her father because of AIDS, and the girl was unwilling to follow her grandfather, who was prone to domestic violence, but her father treated her as a burden and eventually sent her to the children's home. The shelter environment is harsh, and the girl suffers from bullying, but the seeds of breaking free from darkness are planted in her heart. 3 months later, she sought refuge with her maternal grandfather and briefly enjoyed the warmth of her mother's sobriety, but her mother soon fell back into alcoholism and drugs. Later, the girl returned to school and her mother died of AIDS. After her life began to improve, the simple funeral of her mother made the girl realize completely that she couldn't repeat the same mistake. With the help of the elderly residents, the girl managed to secure an interview opportunity at a school. Although she was half an hour late, she impressed the teacher with her honesty and obtained admission qualifications. Afterwards, she put in all her effort to study and completed 4 years of high school within 2 years. She often spent the night curled up in the subway and read books during work breaks. With excellent grades, the girl was given the opportunity to visit Harvard and also ignited her determination to take the exam. She applied for a New York Times scholarship and submitted a paper on her 18th birthday sharing her experiences and thirst for knowledge, and successfully obtained an interview qualification. In the end, she not only received a scholarship but also graduated with the highest score in the school. In 2009, the girl graduated from Harvard with a degree in psychology and later became an international speaker. She used her experience to tell everyone, fate may give a bad card, but as long as you hold on to hope, you can fight back fiercely in life.